MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Number 32 makes his big league debut right after this. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's over. Takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got. Coming to the plate now, Chase Blanchard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Brad Sullivan, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Hawkins. Into center field, line drive base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there.
And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, number 9. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So now to the plate, Adam Hawkins. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 99.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Milojevic makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Milojevic has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The first baseman.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Throw won't get him. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ryan Mountcastle has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his truck. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left, and it's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Line toward the alley in left center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Stepping in, Zach Sullivan. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Now batting, number 11.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Just keeping him close. In now, Hawkins. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Sullivan is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Jared Glass. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But they strike for 3. Now at the plate, Luke Voit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luke Voit goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sullivan is there, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Gardner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box now, Adam Hawkins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Mountcastle. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Here comes the first pitch.
The third baseman.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that's the second out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Mountcastle has got it, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready to take his hacks again, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And safe, says the first.
Hero, you can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Ready now for Baltimore. Brad Sullivan, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky. Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
At the plate, Jared Glass. Andahar brings it in. Throw to first in time, and welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hawkins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They won't. Into the box, number 9. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The second baseman.
Popped up. Urshela waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Hawkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-out RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for you.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Next for New York, Luke Voit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Brad Sullivan. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his right. 1 away. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Hawkins. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Glass. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and it's a very quick inning. All set for the start of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Milosevic is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Now batter.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front.
And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete. Striding in, number 9. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Orioles held in. Here's big Aaron Judge. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-1 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Standing in, Torres, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Mountcastle is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Standing in, Austin Meadows, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chase Blanchard. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Zach Sullivan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Brad Sullivan. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Blanchard at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles as the lead holds it. Stepping into the box, Luke Voit starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you, but the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Full count still.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gio Urshela comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Martin typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone with that.
And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 17.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Orioles finished off a 2-game sweep as they pummeled the Yankees 8-0. As of today, the Orioles sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Yankees are at the bottom of the division. Jacob Stallings was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Pirates push past the Rays 10-3. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Pirates are in 1st place in the NL Central. Teoscar Hernandez dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 8-5. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are 2nd in the division. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-2. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Royals are 4th in the division. The Indians completed a short 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 11-8. As of today, the Indians are atop the AL Central, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 9-2. In the standings, the A's are in 3rd place in the AL West, and the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Texas Rangers picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 9-0. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Rangers are atop the division. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-6. As of right now, the Astros sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. Combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami.